Hey everyone, welcome to another VCT Pacific predictions video. Today I'm just going to be going through all the games this week and then giving you my power rankings at the end of the video. I do want to say one thing real quick that I have not watched all of these games. I just don't have the time this week. Um, I just think between I want to watch the NFL draft, which is tonight as of I'm recording this, so that's why I'm recording it now rather than like Friday afternoon. Uh, and then also I have an AP test next week, so I need to study for that this weekend. So I don't really have time to watch all of these games and give you my opinions for these teams this week, but I still wanted to get a video out and kind of give you my rough opinion based on predictions. Why is my dog here? Anyways, uh, yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to say, so let's get right into it. And so with the predictions this week, these games do seem fairly easy even without watching most of the games. Or not, I have watched most of the games, I just haven't watched all of them. So, T1 game, I did watch the first map, and they seemed pretty good. They seemed on par with RRQ. They just kind of exploited some of the holes in their game, and I think they should be able to take care of Detonation this week fairly easily because Detonation are not good. And I think, yeah, I did not watch their game, but what I do know is I saw a Twitter clip of them absolutely hard trolling. So that's about my extent of knowledge on that game. And also, they lost to Team Secret, who has not been good the past couple weeks. So, again, talking about Team Secret, I'm actually going to take Zeta in this game. I think when I've watched Zeta, like their game against Global, they looked awesome. And then they had another really close game on Ascent against Talon, where I didn't watch that game. I hate how we're starting off with all the games that I didn't watch, but whatever. Um, yeah, I think they should be able to take care of business here against Team Secret, who's has not been good recently, despite being really good at lock-in and at the beginning of the season. So global Gen G, I'm gonna take Gen G. They did lose to DRX last week in fairly convincing fashion. Like it wasn't like DRX just stopped them the whole time, but it also wasn't like super close. It was a 2-1. They did win a map, but they barely did that, and DRX just cleaned up on the other ones. And I still think they should. I think they should probably go 8-1 here after already beating most of the teams that posed a threat to them. Maybe outside of like Zeta, and they haven't played Paper Rex yet, have they? No, that's their only other threat. I think Paper Rex is their only chance of not going. What was it 8-1? And then DRX, RRQ, DRX wins this. I'm not even going to spend time on that. It's just not worth my time. They're way too good for this league. I mean, they're in a tier of their own, probably 2 tiers above everybody else. So they're gonna stomp. They're gonna go 9-0, make it through the playoffs. I've said this literally every week, the same thing. So whatever. And Talon, Paper Rex. I know Talon. I mean, what I heard, they looked pretty nice last week, and they beat Zeta, who I had ranked relatively high. But I'm still gonna take Paper Rex in this game. I don't think Paper Rex can choke it that hard, even if Talon is playing a little bit better than they have been. So yeah, now onto the power rankings. And as I said earlier, I have not watched every game, so I can't really like make too great of power rankings. So these are gonna be a little bit more reactionary than the ones that I normally do. But here we go. So off the bat, you see RRQ at 9. I know you hate it. Uh, I just think I haven't watched the Talon game, but I've heard that they looked really nice. I'm still not comfortable putting them ahead of Zeta because it was a really close game, and I think that could have gone either way. Team Secret, I'm gonna keep it 5. I know it's high. It's probably not good, but I still feel so confident because they looked so good at the beginning of the season and at lock-in until they went up against Navi, and I feel like this team has to at least make playoffs, and they should still be a top 6 team. Like a lot of these rankings, they don't feel good or look good, but I just think T1 is better than all the teams below them, and I feel pretty good about that. And like since RRQ is low, I think they're worse than the teams above them. I just think this region, a lot of these teams, like especially below that Paper Rex Gen G tier, are really hard to predict, and they're so close to each other that like any given day they could win, and also any given day they could lose. And I just don't think the quality of teams is as good in this region as the other ones. So that kind of leads to bad power rankings and that kind of stuff, and predictions too. As if I drop this and go back to my pick'ems here, it leads to weeks like week 3 for me. I mean, last week wasn't great. Like, I'm not doing so hot in the Pacific Preds, but overall, I'm not doing terrible. It's just this region is really tough to predict, especially as someone who doesn't have like a ton of background information on this region, like before franchising. So overall, I don't hate these power rankings, but they're also not good. I think I could have put Global and RRQ in the tier with Talon and Zeta. Actually, I'll say that they're in the same tier. Obviously, that's not what it is on the screen, but I changed my mind right now. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I know this video probably wasn't the same amount of quality as my other ones. Not that the other ones are good, but yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.